Hello everybody, welcome back. Here for Reveal Coin Roll Hunt Reveal E006, a 1962D Federal Reserve Bank of Minneapolis original roll. Gonna sit here and wait for some people to come in, get things started here. On the 62D. Hey Malcolm, how you doing? Hey Joe. We look for Class 8 doubling on the obverse, which is usually on the 2. And hey Dennis. And on the back we have Class 2 and Class 6. And a whole bunch of RPMs. This RPM that's under the scope here is going to be the giveaway for tonight's stream. Hey Malcolm, you want to do me a favor? Pick me a number between 1 and 50. $27. All right, 27 it is. When I get to coin 27, whoever is in that spot we'll get this 62D RPM 15. I'm going to open this roll up and we'll get things started here. I got to get one of those things that Chuck has. The last few rolls haven't been getting this end off right. I'm just ripping that end. Yeah, I got poker chips coming, so I'll be able to do some draws later on, like when we get either before or at the end of the stream. I got a couple ideas too, how to do some pickup type stuff, like express roll reveals on dates that we don't usually search. And that is going to be details coming up after I run it by Chuck. But it'd be something that we could pick up real easy and do some dates that, like, you know, I got some 88p rolls and we don't, you know, there's a beautiful double earlobe in those. Stuff like that. Just dates we don't normally search. And that way, I mean, if we don't look, we're never going to find anything new. So, all right. We're off to the races, I guess. Favorite year, 62. All right. God, you look so much younger than that, Joe. Coin number 1 goes to Paul Hampton. And coin number 1 will be the end coin. And it's got the rolling machine wheel stuff on it. Hey, Paul. All right, everything on the front looks good. Just in time, first coin. All right. Nothing to see on that. Coin number 2 goes to Penny Hoarder. All right, that one looks a little bit better. It can only get better from there. That's right. We found 4 doubled eyelids. Matter of fact, I think you got one of them, Malcolm. I gotta turn the light behind me down. There we go. Getting some feedback lighting. So far, everything I'm seeing leads to a regular 62D. On the reverse, to see doubling, the pickup point for me is always this, unless I see something blatant like on the U, the big double dies. But the real small ones, usually you see the doubling on the FG. All right, that's coin 2 for Penny Hoarder. Coin number 3 goes to Dennis. See if I can get the reflect. There we go. So I can see the top of the 2. Couple of these coins got some little spots on them, and I've had this roll too since the late 90s, according to my notes. Coin number 4, Richard Sappington. And Richard gets remember which way to go to see that. Yeah, we found stuff just about in every roll, I'm pretty sure so far. Just hasn't been an abundance of stuff. Seems like we're finding 3 and 4. One of these days we'll hit the mother roll, hopefully. I think next week I'm going to try and do a 60D large date, 61D large date, and a 64D. Plus some other roll. Haven't decided yet. Coin number 5 goes to Stanley. 60D and the 61D have a potential to load me up with work. And by then it'll be okay. Slowly catching up on the reveals that I have here. I've seen this before. I'm going to have to take a peek with the loop after this is off, but I think that's just die scratches. Not an abundance of die markers on these. Won't be easy for me just to say, oh, I know this one's a normal coin. Trying not to use that too much, Mr. Hampton. I went back and watched. I was like, ooh, he was right. I said that a lot. Hey, Melanie. See, now I got to be good. The boss is in the room. Hey, Matt. How are you? I'm filling in for Chuck. No, I'm not. Now, the reveals you see that have the E in front of them, those will be reveals that I'll be doing. I would love to find a double die reverse. Yeah, of course, I love to find everything. You could ask my wife. I find the littlest thing and I get all excited about it. Coin number 7. Jim Fletcher. And Jim gets the 60D small date roll. I think that's going to be an exciting roll. I know that I've looked at those before, I think, because I remember there being large dates in it. And I actually think one of the rolls was dated like March 20th or something like that. $2012. Ooh, nice one. I might do something to try to search a couple more shield rolls. I've got an idea that I'm going to run by Chuck. Coin number 8's for Kelly Ray. Kelly Ray gets yeah, that, you know, PCGS is weird. That was the exact right terminology to use, Tim. I have an issue with a lot of the terminology they're using the last couple years. I definitely don't like questionable color. It just sounds wishy-washy to me. For somebody that's supposed to be giving an expert opinion on something, to say it's questionable and not graded. Either say it's real or say it's not real. Just my 2 cents. Nothing on this coin for Kelly Ray. Coin number 9 is for Ant. And Ant gets nothing on the mint mark. God, I was really hoping for some RPMs. Yeah, I just don't like the way they're doing coloring. Not to mention, I mean, even silver. I can remember when it was okay to dip coins, silver coins, and it's just not even questionable now. It's not good at all. I mean, it's cleaning. I mean, that's like the toning. If something's in a paper roll for 30 years and it gets toned, does that mean that it's artificially toned? Or does that mean that it's something that would occur naturally? I'm thinking that they need to, address it a little bit better and at least tell you in a frequently asked questions area or something. If your coin looks like this, we're going to say it's questionably colored, or we're going to say it's artificially colored. Exactly. I mean, as long as you keep it in the oxygen, it's going to there's going to be some sort of toning going on. I mean, but because it's laying on a piece of paper, and the piece of paper is acidic, does that mean that it shouldn't get graded? Or it was in a roll? I mean, most coins come in rolls. Next thing, they're going to say the rims are toned. And I think I've actually seen a coin graded that they mentioned the rim toning. Coin number 12 is for Deanne. I think that's just a ding. And I'm going to have to put the loop on that. This is a different die totally. Exactly. 4 months. And all right, there is something I am seeing on this coin right here that I'm going to hold this out so I can really get a look at it. And that's right here. We could have Class 8 doubling right there. Oh, the copper cents lately have been terrible, Malcolm. So many people even get red coins back, and it's like, well, this coin's from 1916. There's no way it can be red. You know. Getting personal with this one. I like this angle. That's easy to see everything. So I'm going to hold this one out and see. I also thought I saw a lower split serif, but if it did, nope, it is not. But that 2 definitely got something on the 2. I'll have to take a better look at that. I'm going to have to back out. Still getting a lot of feedback from the lights. Hey, Joseph. How are you today? Thanks for coming in. All right, nothing on the obverse. Yeah, it's funny. I was thinking about you, Matthew. I don't know if you're feeling better or not, but I got 10 rolls of Shield Sense sitting on my desk, and I almost busted those open today. Got a roll from 2010 to 2020. And actually a roll of 2009 LP2s too. Coin number 13 goes to Parvis. That looks like the same coin. Same die. I guess it's not. Now, if we get, we'll take a better look if we get another one, Paul. Surprisingly, there's not a lot of like doubled eyelids and stuff on 62, which surprises me. There's 62D Class 8s on copper coins. I think there's 3 of them. Mike Birchman gets coin 14. Let's see if I got my cheat sheet handy on my phone. I usually put that up. There are 3 of them. I'm not sure if any of them are the one we're looking at. Hey, Crispy, how you doing? An ant, good, great for joining. Thanks a bunch. Coin 27 gets a free giveaway. A copy of 62D 1mm 015. RPM 15. Hey, Taco John. Can't see a lot more people if I do these in the evening. Maybe I'll try to do some more in the evening and less during the day. I'm just an early person. This is about as late as you'll catch me doing something like this. Yep. That's about it, Paul. I think there's a lot more, though, that we don't have listed. We need to get that fixed. Coin 15s for Crispy. Right, yeah, I forgot you're all the way on the wrong coast. At least the wrong coast from me. Or I guess that would be the left coast. Yep. All right, I did. I recognize this die. Finally, I'm starting to learn the dies. Just in time for us to finish the roll. Coin number 16 goes to Deanne. All right, nothing on the obverse. And I'm finally getting used to looking at these coins under a microscope. I think I could actually search rolls under a microscope now. Coin 17 for Paul Hampton. And I recognize... I think we got a little RPM there. I don't know if that's going to be big enough to actually do anything with, but it's definitely there. See if we pick anything up on the bottom. Oh, maybe. I'm going to keep this one out aside too. If I'm picking it up like this, I should really be able to pick it up on when I get the scope on the wedge. Oh yeah, I see it. Good stuff. So do you guys all hunt on with microscopes, or are you old-fashioned like me and use loops? Yeah, I'm a loop guy. It's hard to sit in a recliner and use a microscope. Yeah, I think that's how I'm going to go, Tim. I've been using this so much from taking photos and stuff that I'm finally getting used to it. If I can get the light a little bit better to where I can really search coins. Coin 18 is for crispy. I think that I'm going to do that. Search more. I want to get one of those sticks like Chuck has too. I did that at his house. And you can really search some coins. What kind of loop do you use, Paul? Is it just one that you bought, a cheaper one, or is it a good loop? Because I can tell you that loops are like rifle scopes. If you get a good one, the eye relief is real good, and it doesn't bother your eyes at all. And another thing, don't close one eye when you're looking through a loop. Make sure you keep both your eyes open. You see a lot of people close their eyes. Some machine doubling on this one. But I know the Belomo 10X for a 10X loop is great. And for a 14 or higher definition one, the Bausch & Lomb is really good. I have them in multiple rooms of the house. Coin 19 is for Jim Fletcher. That way I don't lose them. Yep, you got to keep both eyes open. For sure. I will be going through these coins again. With the loop, just in case I happen to miss something here. Yeah, I got the thing when I go to the shows. I got the necklace, the lanyard that Chuck gave out a couple years ago for Christmas, and then I've got a couple, 3 or 4, just sitting. Bausch & Lomb sitting around the house. I used to swear by the Bausch & Lomb 10X. It's just not as good as the Belomo. And whereas the Belomo 15 and 14X, whatever they call it when you buy it, is not as good as the Bausch & Lomb. The light gathering just is not there. And that's the difference. When you get a cheap loop, right? I see what you did there. Coin 20 goes to Sirag. It is a magnifying glass. You see jewelers use them all the time. All right, this looks possibly interesting. Oh, think I'm seeing stuff. Oh well. I thought I saw an upper loop right there before I even... Well, if that is something, I will catch it. I do not think it is, though. All right. Nothing on the back of this one. So a normal coin for Searig. Coin 21 goes to Parvis. All right, let me turn this. This is another one with the bump on the 2. So I'm going to hold this one out. Here, you can take a look, Paul, see if you can see where the mint mark is. It's not the best picture of it, but you can definitely see right there. It comes up off the hump of the 2. Back in focus. So we do have 2 potential DDOs. Not seeing the coin clearly? All right, I'll do my best to get this. I've got to get better lighting and a more firm slide. Let me see if I can get it a little bit better on the 2. All right, you see it now there, Tim? Right there, coming up off the bottom. And that's the second one of those that we've got. Coin 22 goes to Paul Hampton. See if we can't get Paul something here. Nothing on the date here. I think that is a hit, but I'm going to check that out with the loop when I pull this coin off. There's 3. The mint mark is pretty close. I'll take a check. I'll take a note down with that, and I'll give it a good look. I've got 3 more reveals for the reveals that are mailing sometime early next week. And then I have 3, 7, 9, 10 more to start after. So this will get photographed with that next batch. There is one like that, yeah. Coin 23 for Parvis. Oh, he got 2 really close together. And I recognize this coin, or this die. And this die is a non-variety coin. Some great markers on this one. All right, another normal coin. Getting close to coin 27 here. We get to see who gets the giveaway tonight soon. Coin 24 is for Kelly Ray. Kelly Ray gets nothing on the date. This is the die that had the die scratches. That is not a doubled eyelid. Nice edit. What's that? Oh, edited it. I just found huh. Cool. Maybe that'll get you hooked. I look at everything that comes into the house in my pocket. All the pocket change. Yeah, there's not a lot on 75D listed, I don't think. All right, coin 25 goes to Dennis. Dennis Paulson gets this coin. Found a hole in your pocket, huh? I hate that when I find holes in my pocket. Nothing on the eyelid here. Nothing on Liberty. United looks good. 1 looks good. All right, let me get this pile, the first 25 coins, and stick it in my little file so we don't have a coin avalanche. All right, coin 26 goes to Penny Hoarder. Penny Hoarder gets a normal die, it looks like. Is this the same one as that? Let's see. It is. So this doesn't have that. I'm going to have to hold that. That's the same coin that Paul Hampton got, or the same die. And see, now this one looks like it's got a serif on the bottom. I don't know. I'm going to pull it out and scrutinize it, see if it's something or if it is nothing. All right, United looks good. You did. You were in on the 61D roll, I think. I've got some coins here for you, Tim. I just got to finish sorting everything out. And you've actually got a coin that I took a photograph of, I think. Or it was in the pile. I saw a coin of yours this morning when I was going through coins. E007. I might do that tomorrow. Would you prefer doing it at night like this? Or would you prefer doing it during the day? Or does it matter? Yeah, I got talked into doing extra reveals because one's not enough for some people. All right, coin 27 is the giveaway coin, and that goes to Crispy. And Crispy's going to get this coin as a giveaway. It's 1mm. Zero 1962D. Yeah, that's right. So let me make a sticky note on here so I don't forget who this goes to. All right, and Crispy gets the same die again. I'm going to double check that again. That's for sure the same as that one. They might be different, actually. It's a possibility. I'll have to look closer. But I'm still going to hold this one too, just to check all three of them. I can, you know, with the microscope, it's not that bad, but I've had days where I've sat in the recliner, like when it's been raining, and searched 50 rolls, 100 rolls. But eventually you do have to stop for a day or two. You're right. I see nothing on the reverse. Coin 28 goes to Stephen A. And this is the one with the die scratches right here. So we know that this is a normal coin. If this was a 60 or 61D, I probably wouldn't be checking reverses right now, even though I'm certain that this is not a doubled die. See, I like that. I think it's easier on my eyes. It's weird. Coin 29 goes to Mike Birchman. I thought I saw, and that's just not enough. I've seen this before. I think this was the last time I thought I saw the loop was that same die. All right, trust looks good. Oh, what's that? That's some sort of struck through, I think. I'll have to get a better look at that. Yeah, definitely. Struck through, hard to say. Yeah, it is neat, isn't it? I'm waiting on, quite a few flip inserts right now. So if you get your coins and the line says hold insert, that usually means that I'm waiting on an insert to come from Chuck, because he hand signs all those. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Matter of fact, I got a loop out looking at it right now. That's kind of neat. Coin number 30 goes to Carl. I've seen a couple of these. This is the double. This is the one with the two. The hump on the two, I'm pretty sure, yeah. So I'll hold this out for Carl. And I'm definitely going to work on the lighting situation with this. The coin sits just right on the mat it looks good. But I got a cloth mat. My wife makes me little quilted pads. And it's not just right on there. It gets glare, or it's only half in focus. Got to figure that out. Coin 31. Stanley Z. I think that's a different die. Never received one of those yet. Well, hopefully you get one soon. I know you've got variety coins, Otis. I don't know if you got a plate coin or not yet. All right. Looks like we've got a normal coin here. Coin 32. So was there any preference? I guess I didn't look at that on me doing the E007. Oh, doesn't matter. I will probably do that either tomorrow afternoon or Saturday. It's scheduled for Saturday afternoon right now, but I will give you time. If I reschedule it for tomorrow, I will reschedule it early in the day so you have time and you get a notification and all that. Coin 32 goes to Ant. Ant gets looks to be normal. That's a normal coin. There's the die scratches in the eye. Yeah, I agree. Those eye scratches are actually great markers. Abby normal? Yeah, I haven't found an Abby normal coin lately. Coin 33 goes to Jim Fletcher. God, that reminds me of Young Frankenstein. Nothing on the date. It was a great movie, wasn't it? Oh, this is a die we haven't seen before, too. Look at that concentric die gouge. That's great. That's a great marker there. United looks good. One looks good. Coin 34 goes to Stanley. Every time I see this, I'm going to have to go back through and take a good look at that. 3 times it's jumped out at me as soon as I've seen it. And then I start second guessing and saying it's not. I'll have to take a closer look at that. I know there's 2 others in the pile that I'll have to get out. Melanie is my wife. She's the reason I quit taking notes when I bought coin rolls. $35 goes to Kelly Ray. Kelly Ray gets normal on the eye. Yep, my dragon. Nothing on United. See, I wish they'd all show like this one. This would make it really easy to see. Hey, Coin Junkie. All right, coin 36. Paul Hampton. Paul Hampton gets nothing on the date. That is a die scratch in the eye. And the easy way to tell that is it starts here, goes through all the way right there. Same scratch. It looks normal. So far, so good. No abnormal. Looks good on one. Yeah, looks like 100% normal. Coin 37 goes to Dennis. This is the same one. I'm going to hold this out till I know for sure that it's not an RPM. I'll zoom in on it a little bit, show you guys what I'm seeing. But like right when I throw it under, I see it right away, and then I start saying, oh, it's not it. See, this one's very minor. A couple of them have had it stronger than this one right there. And then you almost see it caving in right there. It's just so mushy. Nothing on trust. Liberty looks normal. Yeah, there was one of the other ones. I'm thinking it's actually a hit in the die because the other ones have the same. One looks good. Oops, sorry. Didn't mean to spin so fast. FG looks good. Coin 38 goes to Crispy. And Crispy gets normal on the mint mark. Looks good in the date. Looks good on the eye. Looking good on one. Right? You know, it seems like after 61, though, that even though there's a lot of nice ones, they're just not as plentiful for some reason. Makes me just want to do a bunch of 60D rolls next week so you know you get RPMs. $39 goes to Malcolm. I think it's actually worse. 63 and 62, 64 also. It just seems like the coins are beat up. Looks good on Liberty. Focus that out. Let's see if I can get that in a better position. Nothing for Malcolm. Somebody's hoarding them. Deanne gets coin number 40. Coin number 40 is this beauty. And this is this that one? It is. I just got to get the reflection out of the eye with the die scratches on the eye. So we know that this is a normal coin. God, that's going to hit me every time I say it now, Paul. Every once in a while you do get some that are really nice. But they're few and far between. There's people search a lot of coins to get a gem roll of 62, 63, 64, even 61. But 61 are better than 62 and 63 and 64. Coin 41. For what I do with coins, Tim, I don't look for grades that often. If I'm sorting through something and I see something nice, I pull it out and put it aside. But for the most part, these coins are just as good as gems to me. I guess because I look for varieties, I look for volume. All right. Nothing on Liberty. All right, let's turn it around. Ooh, I like when they sit on the mat like that. Wish I could hit that spot every time. All right, on to coin 42. Coin 42 is from Malcolm. Yeah, the punches were different for these years also. You see, my favorite RPM, I always like 1950 DRPM number 1. I can't believe it's not in the Cherry Picker's Guide. But it's not. But I still love it. Big fat. The font they use is just thick. All right, on to coin 43. Coin 43 goes to Paul Hampton. And this is one I don't recognize. You know, I'm going to hold that out and take a look at it. Even though I think it could be like a machine doubling, I'm going to take a closer look at that when I can get the scope up with my tilted block underneath it. Because this is definitely a new die. Oh, it's a nice one. It's almost reminiscent of 60D number 1. Except there's no separation on the back line, but it's super thick. Nothing to see on the back here. Coin 44 goes to Mike Birchman. onto the reverse. Wow, that one has got gouges all in it. Wonder what hit this coin. Because that looks incuse to me. For sure incuse. This thing must have got caught up in a counter or something. Hey, Stephen A. There is nothing wrong with drooling over coins. Scrooge McDuck did it, and look what happened to him. All right. This is another different die that I don't recognize. Actually, I think you won a giveaway. Not mistaken. All right, on to the reverse. In the reverse, as I love to say, looks normal. Coin 46 goes to Stephen A. Just in time. Mart looks good. This is a normal coin. There's the die scratches in the eyes right there. Boy, like Paul said, if this was a variety, it would be so easy to spot. Wouldn't even have to look for the variety. You could just look for the markers, even though that's a bad idea. I'm not encouraging anybody to do that. But there are coins that I'll just look at the coin and I'll say, that's that, just because I see the marker before I even see the variety. 1960p 1DR1 or 1DR6. The die scratches on the neck are you just can't miss it. Every time I see them, I'm never wrong. It's like they're very unique. Coin 47 goes to Crispy. Date looks good. Eyes are good. On to the reverse. Coin 48. 3 more left. And coin 48 goes to Carl. See, this is another one. The first time I even as shiny as it is, it just keeps hitting me that it might be an RPM. And I'm thinking it's not. I don't know why I keep... For once in my life, I should trust my opinion. No, it's a bad habit. like I say, there's coins that I've come across so many of them that you can dump a roll down and I can actually see them you can see it with your bare eye. The scratches are so unique on the neck. Wow, can't get the glare off of this coin. Nothing on the cent. Normal coin for Carl. Yeah, I hate Larry too. But he's a part of life. Nothing on the date. Oop, wrong way. Nothing on the eye. Trust is good. Liberty is good. All right, United looks good. All right, last coin of the roll. And it goes to Ant. And Ant looks like the date is normal, the mint mark is normal, eye is normal. Looking good. Yes, he does. And Ant gets a normal coin. Their next reveal is going to be a 60 small day or 60D small date. And see if I can get the giveaway coins to show up. I'm going to give 2 coins away on that one. Hard to see, but it's a split lower serif. And this is 1mm 125 or 121, and then the other one is 1mm 125, and those will be the giveaways for the next roll that we do a reveal on here. Anyways, I want to thank you for joining me tonight. It was a good time. And we'll see y'all soon. I will let everybody know if I decide to do the 60D roll tomorrow. Thanks for joining me tonight, and I'll see you soon. Bye.